Today we're going to be talking about four chord songs. And if anyone has seen the Axis of Awesome do their four chord song thing, check it out on YouTube. It's basically a really common chord progression that a lot of pop songs use and a lot of rock songs use to basically create a chord progression for their music or for a song. So basically, the four chords are a one chord. So in this case, I'm going to be in the key of G. So the one chord is a G, and then it plays a five chord, which is a D major, and then an E minor, and then a C. So basically, there's some support material in the Dropbox for this to explain those chords. If you haven't played those chords before, it'll pay to look at that so you can figure out what they are. And basically, by learning this chord progression, it's going to be a nice chunk of songs use this idea, so we can basically apply that to lots of different songs, and we can learn lots of songs really quickly. I think there's about 40 songs or something that they play over this clip. So basically, yeah, they use this same chord progression for all these different songs. Admittedly, some of the songs will be in different keys, but they use the same pattern of chords, which we can look at a little bit later on. Okay, so the first chord is a G, so we'll have a down, down, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to go to D major. So we'll have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to play an E minor chord after that. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then at the end we're going to play the C major chord. And that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down. Oops. Again. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Quick game that you can play is basically called the chord game, and what we're going to do here is basically just play through all the chords, G, D, E minor and C, as quick as we can, and that's going to help us with moving between the chords so that we're not skipping notes or going off the tempo or the beat of the song. So basically I'm just going to say the chords out loud, and you've got to play them as quick as you can. So I'm going to say either G, D, E minor or C. You've got to play them as quick as you can. G. Should sound like that. E minor. C. D. E minor. C. G. D. E minor. C. G. And being as though I don't know when you're playing them correctly, hopefully that's not too quick or too slow. So but basically you can do that in order of the song too. So G, D, E minor, C, and then you're not confusing the strumming pattern at the same time. So we just dissect the guitar a bit and just work on our fretting hand for a little bit. That'll help us get that. And once we've got that on its own, then we can add it in with the strumming pattern. Same goes with the strumming pattern. You can take the G chord and go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. and just play along with that. So just to work on your strumming pattern. And once you're confident with both the chord game and the strumming, then you can start to put them all together. And there's no harm in trying to practice them together. But if you don't separate them and work on them individually, they'll fumble together and it'll take longer. So if you focus on a small aspect of what you're playing, the rest of your playing will also improve. And that's the same thing with anything that you might be learning. Is if you just take a small part and make that sound really good, and obviously get some help from your teacher to make sure that you're playing it correctly and you've got your fingers in the right spots, then the rest of your playing will improve if you perfect that one idea, rather than kind of semi-do everything. I would much rather that a student or a person learning something works on a small idea and perfects that, and then you build a strong foundation for the rest of your playing. If there's any questions, please let me know.